Welcome to KSAT News Now. I'm Stephen Cavazos. We have a lot of news to get to this morning, so we'll start here. San Antonio police are investigating after a wrong-way driver crashed their car into someone's backyard. Take a look at this video behind me. This happening early this morning on West Malone Avenue, just east of I-35. Now, police say the driver of an SUV was going the wrong way, but was speeding and lost control, then rolled over. The SUV landed partially in the backyard of a home, causing damage to a chicken coop, according to the homeowner. Police say the SUV driver suffered critical injuries in the crash. There also was another woman passenger who had to be taken to a hospital for an allergic reaction. Neighbors say that woman had tried to run away. Police told us they found her hiding in an ant bed. Apparently, those ants got to her, triggering an allergic reaction. It took firefighters working with a tow truck driver to pull the SUV out of the area. Right now, our state is being sued by the Department of Justice. The White House calling out Governor Abbott's actions, that is, of having floating barriers installed the Rio Grande River are unlawful and dangerous. Now, the DOJ argues Texas violated federal law when it, quote, did not seek authorization from the Army Corps of Engineers prior to installing the floating barrier, end quote, and is calling for removal from the Rio Grande.
These devices have turned away and repelled tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people who try to enter into the United States illegally.
And what you see the governor doing is dangerous and unlawful, and it's actually hurting the process.
Now, the White House is again calling for Congress to broker comprehensive immigration reform, accusing Republicans of blocking the president's efforts to draft immigration legislation and fund border security efforts. All right, take a look at this. A dust devil forming and swirling through the city of Arizona City, that is, yesterday. And you can see it there on your screen. Wow, captured right from a viewer there on their camera. Obviously something that you don't see every day, but maybe wondering how these formed. Well, meteorologist Justin Horn is always here with the answers. Justin, what's going on here?
Right, I always love seeing these. Growing up, I saw these in West Texas. So what is happening? A lot of people ask, is this like a tornado?
Is it?
It's not. It's not. It forms in a completely different way. So it has to do with extreme heating. Typically, it forms on kind of sunny days. And what happens is the ground heats up faster than the air around it. And that causes some lift, and you get a little bit of a swirl. And then it gets picked up, and you see these dust devils, and when they start to pick up dust is when you can really see them. Now, they're not connected to a cloud or anything like that, so that's how they're different from a tornado. And typically, they're not going to do damage or anything like that, but they can definitely kick up the winds, and it's always a sight to see. I love looking at the dust devils, and you can see them out in West Texas and then out in the desert Southwest as well.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Always learn something from you, Justin.
You haven't seen one before?
I mean, I've never even seen a tornado. So, okay. I mean, I'm really missing out in the weather department here, but that's what we have you for. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna question you again here. Trivia question.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, not surprised.
Okay, well, we've got some dust coming in. Not dust devil, but dust coming all the way from the Sahara. So how far does Saharan dust travel to get to Texas? Is it 500 miles, 1,000 miles, 5,000 miles, or 10,000 miles?
Huh. Well, you know, Justin, here's what I'd like to say first. I have a laptop here. I can easily Google the question. And
you could, but don't.
But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play fair here.
Okay.
I want to say that, let's go with A.
Okay,
you
close.
know, one of these days, I'm going to get it right.
5,000
Our producer,
miles.
Haley, has her jaw dropped to the floor.
She had it.
I'm not good with math. That's why I'm here in communication.
Well, listen, that's okay.
Or numbers.
The Atlantic is a big ocean, so it travels 5,000 miles.
Okay.
5,000.
Well, thank you for enlightening me, Justin.
Close, yeah. And why do we bring up Saharan dust? Of course, it is moving in today. There is some light concentrations that will be arriving this evening, and then by Wednesday and Thursday, we'll get some thicker concentrations. What does that mean to you? Not much. You're going to notice some hazy skies, sunrises and sunsets, maybe a little more colorful. And then also, if you have asthma or allergies, it's possible you can be sensitive to this kind of thing, although these concentrations are pretty light. The air quality should stay okay. It's just something to watch next few days. This will last through Friday. Meantime, what about any chances of rain today? Could see a few showers closer to the coast. Victoria, Goliad, Cuero, down to Carson City. I don't think we see anything here in San Antonio. Pretty much stays relegated to our southeastern counties. We'll keep a small chance in for that. Otherwise, the forecast today is a hot one. No surprise there. 93 noontime. We'll be up around 101 for a high today. There's that very, very small chance of rain again southeast of town. And the temperatures are still in the 90s all the way through 9 o'clock. I wish I could tell you this heat lets up. It does not. It does not at all. In fact, we've got triple digits all the way through the weekend and into next week. So we're going to put together another pretty good streak here of triple digit weather.
Wow.
And we got to deal with the Sahara dust too. So it's a lot.
I was going to say, I mean, you came back from vacation and we had a rainstorm or a little bit of showers that were in the northwest side of San Antonio.
Yeah.
It was a nice break from all the triple digits we were seeing.
It
broke the streak.
Beautiful. It broke the streak for one day. We only got up to 99 on Sunday.
Oh,
Made a
bad.
difference.
Not bad. Well, I know that we are going to keep a close eye on the forecast, and I know a lot of people are really keeping their eye on our newscast because we have been talking about the second annual KSAT Pigskin Classic. It's coming up, folks. This year we have two action-packed days of high school football instead of one. It all begins Friday, August 25th, with Antonian taking on Holy Cross at 7 p.m. Then it's our triple header on Saturday. That's August 26th. It starts with Southside versus Somerset at 11:30 that morning. Then Jefferson versus Uvalde at 3:30 in the afternoon. We end with O'Connor versus Brandeis at 7:30 in the evening to wrap it all up. All of the games, of course, will take place at the Alamo Dome, just like last year. You know where to find those tickets, KSAT.com. And this is something that we were so excited about. Do you remember last year we talked about it here on KNN? And now we're getting ready for the second one.
It is exciting. And also when you think high school football, you think cooler weather. So it's like, if we can just get there, maybe we can get to late August.
Well, we got a month out. You think we can make it happen?
Well, we're just going to have to power through for now. But I think once we get there, the fall looks encouraging for some rain, maybe some cooler temperatures. So and football, all of it together, it'll be good.
I think we'll just be happy to have the spirit of the game back, and I think just seeing our viewers out there, so we're excited for it all, just whether or not it's going to be hot or not.
That's right. Well, it's inside, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. There you go. So,
that helps.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, then we are going to wrap it up here on KSAT News Now. We will see you back here tomorrow at 11.